Before doing my makeup, I make sure my skin is prepped well, and I use my TirTir milk toner, and this is such a great hydrating toner. I apply it all over my face and do a little bit of massage, and then I apply this moisturizing cream. I know I have seen so many makeup artists swearing by this cream, and this is like the best skin prep before makeup. I know I've also heard by many makeup artists saying that this could be used as a primer, and but I use it as a moisturizing cream just to make my skin very soft and plumpy before I apply any of my makeup. And after that, I'm going to apply this easy blur primer from Huda Beauty. I know this primer has been given by my sister and my niece. They have gifted me this primer, and I usually tend to forget this is step whenever I am getting ready or doing my makeup, but this time I made sure like I don't skip this step. Yeah, so I'm applying this primer, and it is such a great primer. It really gives you that mattifying effect. And then I'm using this corrector. This corrector is also from Huda Beauty in shade peach, and I apply it around my eyes. As you can see, I have some dark circles that need coverage, and I also apply it on my forehead and chin and around the lip area, so that those dark spots or the dark areas could be covered well. I know I'm not a brush girl. I usually do not use brush to apply concealer or corrector or foundation, but gradually I'm learning to use brush. But right now I'm using my fingers to dab corrector around my eyes, my mouth area, my forehead. And as you can see the difference between my one eye and the other eye, and yeah, this corrector does pretty good job. As you can see, my dark circles have been concealed, and when I'm going to apply foundation, it is not going to turn gray. And now it's the time to apply my foundation airbrush flawless from Charlotte Tilbury. And again, this has been gifted by my sister and my niece on my last birthday. So I've been using this foundation from last 1 year, and let me tell you, this foundation is really flawless. Like, it gives you that flawless look and very easy, very light. Now it doesn't give you that cakey look, and I'm in love with this foundation, and I'm so glad my sister and my niece introduced me to this foundation, because I'm a person that will never spend such a huge money on a foundation which I'm going to apply and anyway going to wash it off. But yeah, they have really introduced me to such a great foundation, and I love this foundation. And for this video, I'm using my brush to apply this foundation. I usually use beauty blender to blend my foundation, but gradually I'm learning to use brush. So today I'm using foundation brush to blend my foundation. I may not be doing a good job in the way I'm handling or holding the brush, but I'm still learning how to hold the brush, and I think I'm doing okay, but I have a long journey to go in order to learn how to use this brush, because I'm pro with using blender. But yeah, I think I've seen so many makeup artists using the foundation brush, so that's the reason why I also want to use this foundation brush. And as you can see, this foundation is really great. It is just like another skin, and I really love this foundation, and I'm so glad my sister and my niece has gifted me this foundation, and this is just like my skin, and it doesn't give me that heavy look. And finally, I think I've done with my brush, and now I'm using my beauty blender to give that finish. And now I'm using my concealer, which is again from Charlotte Tilbury, and again this one is also gifted because they wanted me to experience the high-end makeup, because they know I rarely wear makeup, and when I do, they want me to experience the makeup that is out there that gives you very natural and flawless look. And I'm really thankful to them, like they have taken so much time to buy me all the makeups from high-end brand, and also made sure like they are as per my shade and as per my taste. And I'm really lucky to have them, because I'm a person that have not been using makeup for so long. When I was in college, or when I was started working, I used to have only BB cream and kajal, and that's all. I never applied these many makeup, and I never followed all the makeup steps. So I used to apply only sunscreen and then BB cream and kajal. That was the three thing that I used to apply. But now I have a full-fledged makeup, and after applying my concealer, I'm going to apply this. So I got this contour stick from NYX, and I have seen the review of this contour is like highly talked about all over TikTok, and that's the reason I got this. So I use this contour stick to contour my nose and contour my cheeks, and this is where I apply. I do not apply it heavily, and I just apply it around my nose and my cheeks, and then I blend it, and I think it gives me a little bit of that contour effect. And I think I'm still in the learning stage, but not bad. Like, I try to blend it upwards, not downwards, and just make sure like it is blend properly. And this is how it looks after applying my contour. And then after that, I'm going to apply my blush, which is also again from Huda Beauty, which is in shade Strawberry Cream. And let me tell you, I am in love with this blush. This is my go-to blush, and again this one is gifted too. So I apply it on the cheek temple and then on my nose, and I blend it properly. I just want to give that natural rosy pinkish look, and I try to apply it on the top of my temple just to give that lifted look. And yeah, and I blend it well, and I think I have done a pretty good job. But I don't go very heavy on my blush. I just try to keep it very natural, and then I use my eyebrow pencil to give my eyebrows a little bit of more defined look. And then I use my mascara just to brush it off my eyebrows and make them look better and well kept. And now it's time to do my lashes. So first I'm going to curl my lashes. As you can see, my lashes are very small, very thin, and they're almost negligible. So I curl them up, and then I'm going to use this Maybelline Colossal. I know I've seen all over TikTok like this does a pretty good job. So as I do not have fuller lashes, so I take the help of this um, mascara, and I think it is doing pretty good job. I apply it on both the sides, and now you can see the difference, one with them and one without them. So yeah, I really have to take the help of mascara to at least give them some fuller look. So I think this mascara does a pretty good job, and as you can see, my eyes are a little bit now more open and more visible, and it is giving me a really good look. So I think this mascara will look good on the one that have fuller lashes. But yeah, so I'm done with that, and then I'm going to apply lip pencil. And I as you can see, I have very thin lips, so I try to make sure my lips are outlined well before I apply any lipstick. So I'm trying to give them a little fuller look so that my lips look good. And now I'm going to apply this satin lipstick from L'Oreal in shade 635. And let me tell you, this shade is just the perfect shade for my skin tone. I would say this is the perfect shade for any brown skin girl tone, because this is what you would like to wear all the time, and I'm in love with this shade. So finally I'm done with my makeup, and now I'm going to do my hair.